Okay, this is the second part of our video. So we were talking about that laser is used in all the industries. Especially lasers can be used for blast holes in diamonds and hard steels. Because lasers, if we use high energy or high power lasers, they can even break or design any type of hard material, like they mentioned diamond. So diamond is considered as the most hard material. Secondly, lasers can be used for cutting, drilling and welding and removal of metals from the surface, and perform these operations even at surface inaccessible by mechanical methods. Because there in industry there are some parts of machinery where our equipment or welding or drilling equipment cannot reach, so we can use laser because of the small diameter and high energy lasers for cutting, drilling or welding purposes. Lasers range finder is used for measuring distance to making maps of, like in the on the construction sites you ever see like a camera type thing on the stand, especially when you are if you visit any roads or motorway construction there, those are actually the laser range finders. So lasers in the medical, argon and CO2 lasers are used in treatment of the liver and lungs. So these are two types of lasers which I told you that you have to read. Not only these two types, there are a lot of laser types there, but they were out of our course, so you can read for your information. But these argon and CO2 lasers can be used for treatment of liver and lung. The laser used in this industry is high power laser. If that laser fall on your skin, it will burn your skin. But because why burn? Because the we are using that industry laser for the treatment or for the drilling or welding of metals, and the metals working frequency is very high, so we make that laser as high as metals working frequency, but our skin cannot hold that high laser. But argon and CO2 lasers work on the frequencies of our inner organs. Our inner organs work on the frequency that cannot burn our skin. That's why these lasers can pass through the skins, and they can only affect or use for the treatment of specific organs. New kind of laser surgery that uses molecules to stitch for stitching also. Lasers are used. CO2 lasers is particularly used in spinal and brain tumor assembly and kidney stone extraction. So CO2 lasers will be low power lasers that will not burn our skin, but they can extract or destroy the stones inside the kidney. Lasers are used in the treatment of glaucoma. So in all this treatment we came to know, like in our mobile communications are working on some specific frequency. Same like that, the human organs are working on some specific frequency, and if we match that frequency with our laser, then that laser can be used for the treatment of that organ. Like in cancer, for killing the cancer cells, we make the laser of the same frequency and use to kill the cancer cells. In the lasers for the eye treatment, you can see here these blood vessels are like seen all right, but here on the downside these are abnormal vessels. Some are broken, some are making abnormal directions. So laser knows that on which frequency these blood vessels are working, and they will help stop spreading those abnormal vessels. So you can see how useful is lasers for the medical treatment also. Now the laser in the military. A laser beam can be bounced off a target such as enemy aeroplane or a ship to determine its distance. So laser radars, we call that LIDAR. The word you always heard is radar because they are of radio frequency, but the radars which use lasers are called LIDAR. Lasers can serve as a warship, high energy lasers are being deployed for the enemy aircraft, because high energy laser can destroy the communication. If that laser fall on the satellite communication will stop working. If that laser fall on the plane, their communication will stop. So high energy lasers can be used to destroy enemy aircrafts and missiles, because they not only stop their communication system, but they can also harm their physical body. Advantages of the lasers. So lasers are used to cut glass and drill holes in ceramic. Lasers are used for bloodless surgery, of course, because nowadays in medical science during operation the most critical moment is when the patient need more blood, and you cannot find any donor. So bloodless surgery is only possible with the help of lasers. You no need extra blood or any type of emergency. That's why lasers are known as the most advanced method for surgery. Lasers are used to study the internal structure of microorganisms and cells, because lasers can be may manufacture or be used on any frequency, no matter in the air, no matter inside the body, no matter micro or macro organisms. What are the disadvantages of the lasers? Lasers are known to be dangerous to the atmosphere and health. Why? Because there are different type of lasers. The high energy lasers can burn your skins, and it can harmful for you. And even the lasers that are used for the treatment of our inner organs like eyes, livers, and brains, if those lasers are used for the long time or in a wrong manner, then those lasers can also harm your body. That's why laser surgeries or operations are always done by robots or highly professional surgeons. When running the laser machine, small amount of ozone are generated, which can uh, damage for our ozone layer. Some laser particles are also known to emit particles that can cause respiratory diseases. Of course, any technology which is used beyond its limitations or for the excess time, then that technology can harm you. Not only laser, any type of technology. Even if you watch a television for a long time, it will harm your eyes. If you use mobile phone too much, it can harm your brain cells, because radio frequencies can disturb your brain cell. So any technology, including laser, if it is used in a wrong manner, then it can harm you, because ultimately it's a machine, it's a technology. If it's not used in a good manner, it will harm you. So from the today's lecture we know that laser is future in all technologies, in all sectors. So as a student or a computer science student, you will be meeting such equipment when you will go in the industry, or you will read or go for further studies. So lasers are very important for this. Although this lecture is very interesting and advanced, but we will not include this lecture in our final exams. And second thing is this, about the final exam syllabus, I will tell you in your group. I will share in the group. So thank you for listening. This today's our last lecture. Okay, thank you. Allah Hafiz.